Oops. Okay, hello guys. Hello my fellow hobos. Alright, so I am running the DJI Nano here on my handlebar. I just got it about a week ago. Been testing it out, and yeah, I think it'll be a good camera to have on the handlebar. Not so much like a dash cam. I was running it as a dash cam for the past week to see how it goes, and yeah, on my helmet basically, and it done alright. As in, I was running 4K 60, and yeah, in terms of battery life, I get about 45 minutes before the battery runs out. So my commute to work is only about 35-40 minutes anyway, so it was more than enough. Well, I mean, just about enough. But in general, I think it'll be better that I run the Action 5 Pro as a helmet camera, because the battery life is way better, and then have the Osmo Nano as like a secondary camera on the handlebar, or mount it anywhere else on the bike, maybe as a rear view camera as well. Only negative thing is that when you connect the DJI mic to the camera and you detach it from the vision dock, you lose the footage. You can't see anything, so that's a bit of a downer. You can only see what you want to see on the vision dock when, I mean, with the DJI mic, if the vision dock and the camera is connected together, which is kind of crap. Hopefully DJI fixes that. At the moment, I do like the form factor. I mostly run the camera on, like, separately from the vision dock anyway. I kind of don't like it with the vision dock attached to it. It looks a bit weird. But in this situation, I have nowhere else to put the vision dock, so I have to attach it to the camera for now. But yeah, in terms of the performance, I do like it. I was even gonna, alright, I never bought this camera to have it on the bike in the first place. I'm wanting it as more like a wearable camera, a POV, you know, catch some unique angles and shots, because personally I think the Action 5 Pro is a better vlogging camera anyway, because it has the two screens and the battery life is way better. Would I recommend the Osmo Nano as your only camera? Not really, unless your sole objective is just to capture POV shots, like, then yeah. But as a moto vlogger, it's not sufficient because the battery life isn't good enough. And yeah, I bought it because it's quite cheap anyway. At the moment, DJI, oh my god, like it made it easier for me to get it because of the ecosystem. The fact that it works with all the mounts that I already have, then yeah, it just made it a bit easier to just go over this. I mean, to go for this rather than the Go Ultra. And I kind of prefer the form factor of this one rather than a Go Ultra, because it's more of a rectangular shape. I kind of don't like the square shape of the Go Ultra, even though it does seem like the Go Ultra is a better camera, but it's like 150 pounds more. So, and yeah, I didn't really want to spend 350. Is it 350? Yeah, I think like 350, 360 for a POV camera. I thought the Nano offered better value for money, but they do need to fix a few things. Yeah, the fact that I've got the DJI mics as well just made it better for me that I get the Nano rather than a Go Ultra. At the moment, I only have one mic connected to the Nano and not a mic connected to the Osmo, to the Action 5 Pro. I do have two DJI mics, but I only have one magnetic mount inside my helmet at the moment. So if I want to have one microphone for each camera, then I'll need to add a second magnetic mount inside my helmet. At the moment, I've set the camera to 2.7K 60, 4:3 aspect ratio. Yeah, that's one thing I don't really like as well, is the fact that I can't mount it vertically because I'm trying to do vertical content and there's no vertical mounts. for this setup. I'm gonna have to buy like a separate vertical mount for this Osmo Nano. But yeah, it's literally what throughout my week of testing, it's literally like a miniature Action 5 Pro. That's what it is basically. And the Action 5 Pro is a really good camera. There's only one thing I don't like about the Action 5 Pro, is the fact that, you know, I don't know if you know, but there's a timestamp issue. So your videos will be recorded in the right time, but then when you export it to your phone, it's always plus 1 hour ahead, and it's so annoying. And I don't understand why that is, because I had the Action 3 and it never had that issue. Originally I wanted to use the Action 3 in conjunction with my Action 5 Pro, but the problem is that whenever you exported the videos from both cameras, the videos were jumbled all over the place because the time stamp wasn't matching up. So yeah, and I've noticed that on the Osmo Nano as well, the timestamp issue is the same as Action 5 Pro, so it's always plus 1 hour ahead. So I'm guessing that I can use these two cameras together and they will always be plus 1 hour ahead together. I don't know why DJI haven't fixed it. I've contacted DJI about 3, 4, 5 months ago, and they emailed me back telling me that they are aware of the issue and that I should look for an update patch, but nothing has come through to fix the issue. I'm aware that apparently it had the same issue in the Action 4 as well. I never had the Action 4, I only had the Action 3. So if it's been on the Action 4 and it's still the same problem, and now the same issue in the Action 5 and the Nano as well, they're never going to fix it. I don't know what is going on. Okay, some more information about what I think about the DJI Nano. So, this is with the visor closed now. Alright, I have checked online and there's been a lot of talk about overheating issues, and for me personally, I've encountered none whatsoever. And this was even like when I didn't even do the update. So pre-update I was running 4x3 60, 4x3 4K 60, running on my helmet, and yeah, it would literally record for about 45 minutes until the battery ran out. No overheating issues whatsoever. So yeah, if you're gonna maybe sit down, you know, in a room, then yeah, it's gonna overheat. I mean, I remember when I had the Action 3 and I used the Action 3 as a dash cam in my car basically, and that would overheat. So yeah, these cameras aren't made to be sitting indoors recording for long sessions. They should be outside where there's like nice airflow, and it's not gonna overheat. It's as simple as that. A few things that I do not like that I've noticed about using the Action 5 Pro compared to the DJI Nano, and that is because on these sort of rides I always record in loop recording. I noticed that when I try to view the loop recording with the Vision Dock, it won't play. The Vision Dock can't play loop recording. You have to go into the DJI Mimo app, and to me that's pointless because I don't like connecting my phone to the Mimo app. I find it so cumbersome. So yeah, that's the main drawback that I don't like. I've noticed as well that so when I was doing 4x3 4K 60, because obviously now I've updated it, they've taken that 4K 60 away in 4x3 aspect ratio. This only goes up to 4K 50 now. Is that what I've noticed as well is in 4x3 4K 50 or 60, you couldn't do ultra wide view. It only goes up to the wide, and I like to have ultra wide, then you can see everything as a dash cam anyway. Maybe in this situation where I've got a Nano on the handlebar, I don't really need ultra wide. So yeah, that's another quirk that I didn't like. What other things I've noticed? Alright, so pre-update is gone now with the update, But pre-update, what happened was is that when I was creating my own what's that word called, damn it, yeah, so you know when you on the camera it gives you the option to create your own settings up to five custom modes. What was annoying is that whenever when I created the custom modes, whenever I would flip between each custom mode, it wouldn't give me the accurate information. So say for example on custom mode 1 I had it on 4K 60 and I saved it as 4K 60, and then on custom mode 2 I had it as 4K 25 when I recorded low light. When I would flip from custom 2 to 1, on the screen it would still say 4K 25, like I was in mode 2 but I'm trying to go to mode 1, when in reality I was already in mode 1 and it was recording in 4K 60, but the information on the screen, on the vision dock, was showing me 4K 25. I was like, what is this? This is nonsense. But thankfully enough, with the update, that has gone now, so that's been fixed. So that's good on DJI. They really need to add the function like with the Insta360 Go Ultra, where you can view your recordings without connecting it to the vision dock. But that's just annoying. Why can't you do that? And now Insta360, they've made an update where you can connect the mic air to the camera, and you can take the Go Ultra out of the is it the pod? That's what they call it. And you can still see what the Go Ultra is seeing without it showing on the screen that no live view is enabled, like what we have on the DJI Nano. They need to fix that. If they don't fix that, man, I might get this back, you know. I might get this back. Other than that, I do like it. I love the way they magnetize, and I like the suction mount. The necklace tendon, because I want to use this camera as a POV camera, like for when I go for running, because I like to go for jogs. So when I'm jogging with it, the necklace mount, it's rubbish. It's jumping all over the place. So that's not ideal. And do I really want to wear the head mount or the cap? I don't wear caps, so that little cap mount is pointless to me. And the headband mount doesn't come with the combo of the eyeball. I bought the 128GB model, and yeah, I don't really see myself buying a £26 headband to wear it on my forehead when I look like some dork. I mean, I don't really care, like, truth be told, I kind of don't really care what I look like anymore these days anyway. I'm too old for that now, you know. But £26 for a headband mount is a bit excessive for me. So I gotta find another way to record my jogs with the Nano. Maybe I have to go back to that GoPro chest mount that I used to wear many years ago, but I just didn't like strapping it on. Alright, I'm gonna come off the exit soon. Alright, so yeah, tell me what you think about the DJI Nano anyway. Are you gonna get it or not? I bought it because it was rather cheap. But the funny thing is, now the craziest thing is that now DJI, they are doing a sale, and the Action 5 Pro is like $260 or $270. So if you're gonna ask me, should you get this or the Action 5 Pro? Listen, if your objective is to go on mobile rides and vlog, then it's a no-brainer. You want to get the Action 5 Pro. And now I see that DJI are doing the Osmo 360. Oh my god, the sale. It's going down from $410 to £310. And I'm thinking to myself, should I really get it? Because I do like 360 video on my handlebar. I think it looks way better than having like stationary. It's for me, well, my personal taste anyway, because I've been running the Insta360 X2, the 1X2 for years now, and I love that camera. As a motor vlogging camera anyway, like to put on the handlebar. I just like the way that it just makes the videos that I make a little more fun to watch, if that sounds right. Only drawback is now is the quality. You can really see now it's aged. The tech has aged. It's like I bought that almost 4 years ago now, and Yeah, it's a toss-up between the X5 and the Osmo 360. Personally, I would lean more towards the Insta360 X5. It's a better camera because they've been running Insta360, 360, they've been making 360 videos, they've been making 360 cameras, my apologies, longer, so they're more established in that sense, and the software is really good. I've been reading online, like trying to edit with the DJI Nano app in 360 is really difficult. Apparently it's like glitchy and all sorts. So I mean, what's the point of making the video, like filming the video in 360 mode, but you can't edit it because the software is crap? I mean, I would love it if DJI can fix the software, because the fact that it connects to the DJI mics as well just makes it even better. Like, you know, that I buy the DJI one, you know, the Osmo 360, and because it takes the same magnetic mounts as well. I've got loads of magnetic mounts. It makes perfect sense to get the DJI instead. And the batteries as well. The fact they take the same batteries as the Action 5 Pro means that I don't have to buy the Adventure Combo. I can just buy the standard and then use the Adventure Combo batteries that I got with the Action 5 Pro. Okay. Right. So yeah, that's my thoughts so far on the DJI Nano. What else is there? Have I forgotten anything? I'm trying to think if I remember everything. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Well, that's it. I've noticed as well that compared to the Action 5 Pro, the touchscreen on the Nano is a bit like, it's not as smooth. Sometimes I'm swiping and it's not swiping first time, so it's not as responsive, definitely. Yeah, so the vision dock really needs some work. Okay, right, I'm gonna end it there. All right, tell me what you think, guys, of the Osmo Nano. Peace, guys. Hobo Beams over and out.